Hey guys, if you're new here, I'm Marlai'ah. If you're not, welcome back to another tutorial. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you won't miss anything else. So now guys, here's the list of materials that I roughly used in the video. If there's anything else that I used that I didn't list, I'm pretty sure that you'll be able to see that. And if you have any questions about anything, just ask me. And then here are some specific things that I use. So the spray that you guys are going to see me using, the makeup that I put on the lace, and this is the specific hair that I use. Unfortunately, they're not available right now. I'm not sure why, but hopefully it'll come back if you guys are interested in ordering. I'm still going to put the link down in the description below. The first thing I always begin with is placing my T-pins. So before I start, I already know that the wig is not going to be moving around or sliding off the mannequin head or anything like that as I'm working. You'll then want to make a small part off the front of the hairline, a horizontal one, and that is the section that you're going to begin to pluck. You want to make sure that it's not too thick or too thin. I definitely say work in smaller sections so you can make sure that you're not over plucking. And then also a huge thing, you guys, is do not grab the lace and do not pull too hard on the hair or pull too big of a section to where you're going to create a hole in the lace. You do not want holes in your lace. So you're just going to continue to pluck the section until you feel like it's thin enough. The very front row, I kind of plucked that the most because you want it to look like the most natural in the front and then make it seem like the hair gradually gets thicker as it goes back, like a natural hairline actually would. I've now parted my next section, which is the exact same size as the first section that I parted, and then I'm just going to begin plucking that as well in the same way. Notice the motion that my hand is making. I'm making it go straight down. I'm not pulling in any other direction. I'm kind of pulling with the direction that the lines and the lace is going, just in efforts to try to prevent it from tearing. And also, it's just like kind of easier to see the progress of what you're plucking when you're using the exact same pattern in a way, and that specific one. I can't really explain, but it makes sense in my head, and I'm hoping that I'm transferring that to y'all. So you guys, I did this for maybe 2 more rows back further than these first 2, and then I repeated it on the other side. I didn't record myself doing it on the other side because I recorded that for my TikTok and my reel. So yeah, if any of you guys are content creators as well, please let me know how y'all manage doing y'all short-term and long-term content, because I don't really like having to record stuff twice, and I'm struggling with recording on my phone and my camera at the same time. So if y'all have any tips, please let me know. In this clip, I'm showing y'all the difference between the plucked side and the unplucked side. Throughout this entire process, please keep in mind that you can always go back and pluck, but if you overpluck, you're done. So throughout the time of me doing my hair, I will go back and pluck and make it thinner if I feel like it needed to be. But in this stage, I'm not going to overpluck. I like to kind of come back and look at the lace with fresh eyes and see what areas I need to touch up. Right here, I'm parting out my edges. I like to do this at this stage because I'm able to pluck out my edges some, thin them out, and then also you'll be able to see that when I'm using my curling iron, I like to flatten my edges down as well in this stage. So here's a product that I didn't put in the list. It's the wax stick. I highly recommend getting one of these. They make your install look so much better. So now what I'm doing is parting my closure so I can have a place to rub the wax stick on, and then take my hot iron and flatten that piece down. And you want to do it layer by layer because that's how you ensure that you get the flattest look. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about in a second. A lot of people like using a hot comb for this, but I personally like using a curling wand more. I've been doing this for years, and I just feel like it helps me make it flatter because I'm able to like really push down, and the whole circumference of the wand is hot, and like it helps to get flatter because it's the whole wand opposed to like the grooves of the teeth. And then I still go through with my comb and then follow that up with the wand, if that makes sense. Once you feel like it's flat enough, you're going to go through, part your neck section, and do the exact same process. After that's flat, I do it going backwards, or like with the hair going back away from the hairline. That way you get your hairline being able to show, and you'll be able to do like a little flip over in the front and things like that. You don't want your hair to go completely over to the sides when you're going for a natural look like this. So here I am creating my little flip that I was just telling y'all about. I'm gonna have to do it over again like as I continue to style my hair, but I like to just like do guidelines kinda as I'm trying to flatten out my closure, so it'll be easier to do later basically. Now you want to part the back of your closure and make sure that you're able to take enough hair to cover all the tracks and the ending part of that closure. Like the brown part back there, you want to make sure that it's covered by that hair. So you part it and then you pull it back, and then you put your wax stick on it like how you would when you were molding the front, and then take your hot comb or your hot wand again and flatten it down. And then you just want to keep finessing it, combing it, pressing it down, all that type of stuff until you feel like it's covered enough. Once you're done molding the top, move on to however y'all want to style it. I chose to do these barrel curls, but y'all can do wand curls, crimps, flat iron it, whatever y'all want to do. But y'all, this was my first time ever doing these, so I didn't record them for real because like I don't know how I'm gonna teach y'all how to do them, and this is my first time ever doing it. I was struggling, but y'all seen I ran the the iron down the hair to make it straight, just to get those kinks and like waves out. And then I started doing whatever this was. You can literally see my struggle in the video clips, y'all. Like, I don't even know. I did watch some tutorials, but this is harder than it looks. As I kept going, like throughout the entire head, it started to get easier, but I was struggling. And then it was harder because this wig stand that I have is not standing on the floor. It's like on the table thing. It's like a short wig stand, so it was wobbling and like trying to come towards me. It was a struggle. These cute little curlers I got on Amazon. This is like my first time ever using them. I bought them specifically for me to be able to do my hair this time. Since it took forever for me to curl my hair because it was my first time doing these rollers were able to hold my curls for me. They didn't really fall at all because I rolled them back up after I curled them. Also, as I go to sleep, I'm going to roll my hair back up and hope to wake up with cute curls in the morning. So I'll update y'all in maybe like the vlog after this or something, how I like the curlers. Or like I'll probably come back in the comments and pin my comment and tell y'all if I like the curler after I wake up. But they definitely did his job holding this curl as I was doing my hair. Somebody who knows how to curl hair, please tell me what I'm doing wrong. So y'all know I have locks. I threw these mugs in some ugly braids, and then I just put my wig cap on and tucked the ends of my braids that was hanging out up into the wig cap. Now I'm getting ready to put makeup on my lace. I'm doing this because I want the lace to blend in more with my skin. This wig that this hair that I bought it maybe like a year or two ago actually. So this is a wig that I've worn before. Y'all see me wear this wig in my Usher vlog. And when I first started wearing wigs and stuff like this, I didn't really know how to customize at all. This is actually my first time customizing my wig to this extent. So I used to just like, I don't know, I didn't really like pay attention to the lace or pluck, anything like that. I'm really just now getting into it. So the lace isn't the best. That's my whole point of bringing this up. So I'm trying to get it to match as closely to my skin color as possible so it'll look more seamless and blend better. To put my wigs on, I grab it by the back of it and then I flip it over my head. Y'all, this spray is so strong, which is what allows me to do my installs gluelessly like this, because with this spray you literally don't even need glue. It will be too much. This stuff be having my wig stuck to my head for forever. I'm just spraying it on, kind of rubbing it down. Well, not necessarily rubbing it, but like flattening my hair down, pressing it in and letting it dry so it gets sticky. This part is so scary because like you don't really want to cut your edges too short. I actually think I kind of cut mine like too long, and I'm doing this up and down motion because I was trying to make the ends not as blunt as they would be if you just cut them straight across. If you look, you can see the residue from the spray like in the middle of my hairline. To clean that up, you can take like a cotton ball or a wet washcloth or anything and then use rubbing alcohol and then clean that up. That's what I did. Like I told y'all in the beginning, you can always go back through and pluck. So that's what I'm doing here. I just felt like this side of my edges was too thick and I wanted to thin it out. You don't have to use a pencil flat iron for this, but that's what I prefer. I feel like it's easier and I'm scared of getting burnt, and I don't feel like I'm gonna get burnt when I do my edges with these. So you want to curl it under, and that'll make it easier to swoop because it's already curled under for you. Another product that was not on the list, I don't know how I forgot, was this mousse. Y'all, this mousse is like so sticky and tacky that it's perfect for laying edges. I don't like using like any type of edge control or anything like that on my wig edges because I feel like it makes it too sticky and it doesn't really swoop how I want it to. But this is like the perfect texture and consistency for doing what I needed to do.
So as the brick boys got it all night, these lame ass niggas ain't got no fight. Kick in my door, we gon' shoot out all night.
Here I am again reinforcing my little flip over that I'm about to do. I don't know why y'all, but this detail just adds so much more character to your wig style. Please do this. And then you'll want to just start rubbing your fingers through your hair and getting a wide tooth comb and doing the same thing just to get those curls to loosen up and actually come together and bring the look together. And here we are with the final look, you guys. Y'all, I've been doing braids since I was 12 and I'm 19 now. But as far as actually doing wig installs like this, I'm very brand new. So if y'all got any tips or tricks to let me know, please comment down below. Let me know how y'all like my hair. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.